Hi, I'm Mimi and welcome back to my channel, Mimi's Paper Crafting, and in today's video we're just crafting. What are we making? I don't know. We're flying by the seat of our pants. Okay, so we'll see where this time takes us. I do have some paper from this Hobby Lobby paper pad, Sunflower, from the Paper Studio, okay? I pulled some papers out that I thought we would use. What we're going to do, I don't know. I haven't crafted in a very long time. Also, don't mind my nails. I had to take off my nails because it's springtime, which means a lot of yard work, and press-on nails and yard work do not mingle well together. So it's been a while since I've crafted, and I just want to make something. I'm thinking maybe a flip tag book, but not on a ring, and different size tags, but not on a ring. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So what we're going to do is just get started, and we're going to cut some paper. I may cut it off screen because I don't know what size is, and then write down if I could find a piece of paper. Can you believe I can't find a piece of paper in my craft room? That seems to me like I'm making that up. It sounds made up, doesn't it? But I will. Oh, there it is. I knew I had a notebook here. I have a notebook here that I can write everything down on, and a pen, and I'm going to figure out some sizes, and I'll be back. Okay, so, sorry. My son just made me a bagel for breakfast, so I also stopped to eat. I have two pieces that are 2 by 3.5. I honestly just cut them randomly. That's why they're going to be just random sizes. And then copied what I have already done. And I have 4 pieces that are 3 by 5. I have 2 pieces that are 3 by 4.5 or something. I'm just guessing here. I don't know what. But then I have 3 5 by 8s. Okay. I have 3 4.5 by 7.5. I have 1. What do I have one of? Or, yeah, I only have one of this. Oh, 4 by 7. It's right here. 4 by 7. Let's just. Okay. We're just gonna. Okay, and then 3 that are 4.5 by 7.5. That's basically what I have here. I'm going to get out my Crop-A-Dile, and you know what? I think I might want to round the bottom edges. I don't know yet. We'll play that by ear, but I think I kind of think I do. And then my, oh, that's not it. It's the yellow one. My angle punch, which I use to make tags. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to punch everything, and then what I'll do is make sure that I have everything the way I want it. Oh, I think we need bigger than that, right? That's too small. There we go. Ow, I just punched my finger. Oh, it's going to be a day. I'm warning all of you now. It's going to be a day. This is somewhat thinner paper, so I can... Okay, 4 is too much. So I can do 3 at a time with this paper. See, 3. Okay. With this cheaper punch. I mean, it's a cheaper punch. I'm not gonna lie. It was, I think I got it on Prime Day for $7. I don't know. So I can do 3 pieces at one time is the most I can do. And I'm fine with that. Also, I don't want to tell you how many pieces of these little triangles are flying down my shirt currently. It's a good amount. Okay. 3. Good amount. Now, how I'm going to connect these, I don't know. Maybe we'll do the tab. Should we do the tab? And I think, ooh, the tab, I think I would have to find, okay, seriously, they're all down my shirt. I have to find some kind of fabric. I don't want to do paper tabs. I would want to do fabric tabs. All right. I cleaned up as many as I could. Now, I think do I want around I think there's one that I had 4 of. The 3 by 5, or the one that I have 1 of, the 4 by 7. Why don't we take the 4 by 7 that we had 1 size of and see if we like the corners? Because if we don't have to include it, right? Right. Now, as I said, okay, what do we think? I like the rounded corners. Okay, as I said, I am playing this winging this, both playing this by ear and winging this project because I just wanted to sit and craft. It has been a while. Yesterday I sat down and took out all of my scraps. I don't know if you saw my short, but I decided I was going to sit down, pull out all my plain paper scraps, and start die cutting them all. I didn't get far. Okay, I didn't. Here, I can show you. Hold on. I have it right here. My plan was to fill up this container. Okay? So, I did... This is a new die from Temu that I just got. So, I cut this out twice. So, there's those. I cut some of this die out. They're all in the bag with the die. Some of this. Some of this. This is this cool little rainbow die that I cut out. And then this is everything else. I did not get far. There's not much in here. I'm not going to lie. So that's the most crafting I've done in days. Yeah. So I'm due just to make something. And as I said, I'm going to write down the instructions and what I do as I go. That way, you can make one too if you want, and everything will always be, like always, in the description box down below. And usually, I'm going to tell you, usually I don't care about being centered for my circle, but for some reason today I care. Usually I would just, you know, wing it. For some reason, I don't know, I want to be perfect today. Not perfect. As close as I can get to perfect. How's that? Maybe it's crafting with my niece for a little while because she is a perfectionist. So that may be why I feel like everything should be perfect. Everything. She's Little Miss Perfectionist. I think I'm going to do the small hole because I'm not running a ring through it. So why not? We'll do the smaller hole. Okay. Or maybe not. Like, I don't feel like doing that. Sorry, Rye. Apologize to my niece. Sorry. It's not going to happen. I am not a perfectionist. I am a, let's see if we can find a little bit of the middle and go to town. Because, oh, I think those need to be bigger. What do you think? Yeah, okay. Look, I try to do it smaller and I can't. It just looked off on the bigger tags. Okay. And now that those are big, I gotta do the rest of them big. It's just how I am. There we go. And Also, let's talk about it. So my son came home from his fishing trip. I film these and don't always put them in the same order I film them, so you might be hearing that he went on a fishing trip in a different video than I'm saying he is home from his fishing trip, but he's home. He came home. Today is Saturday. I am covered with paper. Today is Saturday. He came home last Sunday. Yeah. Last weekend he came home. He took 10 days off of work. He took a nice long vacation for himself. So he came home and he ended up with a stomach bug. Which thankfully he took that nice long vacation from work because he came home with a stomach bug. Okay. I'm going to put these in some kind of order of how I would want to attach them. I don't want to always have to have them in like big to small, you know? They could go smaller to bigger. I just don't want two sizes next to each other. I could also, what do you think? Should we cinch bind these? Just like a small section in the middle? Should we do that? I don't know. I don't know. We could do that. Just like I said, kind of playing this by ear. Let's do this big one and figuring out the best. Look at that one. Yeah, well, once again, don't care. Crafting is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be super, like, you're not supposed to stress about it. I don't want to stress about crafting. I have enough crap to stress about. Oh, I like this black, but I think I kind of want to do this on the front. Yeah. So what about that one? And then this bigger one. And then I think I want to do this. Like, I think that's a cute front. So we're going to do this one. And then this one. Oh, no, but then that one. Okay, we need to find a spot for that one, huh? How about here? Okay. And then that? What do you think? Or, oh, you know what? Let's switch this out to a plaid. Switch this. And then this. Yeah, that's better. Is it? I don't know. I don't think it truly matters in the long run how these are put together, because they're just going to get decorated, right? They're not going to sit plain like this. That one on the right? No, I don't like that one on the right. And then here we go. Okay. So we could either tab bind it or cinch bind it. Let me think on that and I'll be back. Okay, I decided to cinch bind it with my favorite spiral wires. Speaking of, on craft day on HSN, I was able to get a box of We Are Memory Keeper, We Are Makers, binding wires, 30 of them for 16 bucks. So those are on their way. They're very hard to they were very hard to find, these spiral bindings. But now that they have that new weird cinch where you can replace the cartridge to punch different ways, they're coming back out with the spiral bindings. So if you like the spiral bindings, they're coming out with them in big boxes, multicolored. Very happy about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, there's a center line right here. I'm going to center them up, and then that way it only punches 6 holes. So I'm going to center them as best as I can and punch. See? Center as best as I can. Are we being perfect today? No, we're not. Why? Because I just want to craft and have fun. So, I am going to work on these. Also, if you do want to get them perfect, you can use your centering ruler. I've done that many a times. This time, I'm just, like I said, here's a 5, there's a 5 on either side. I'm trying to center them up as best as I can, and I will be back. Okay, they're all ready to go. Listen, also, inquiring minds want to know, did any of you get that new cinch with the cartridges that you can put in and out? I really want to know. I want to know how good it is. I don't want it at all. One of my biggest regrets is actually getting the cinch. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, now it's okay because now that they came out with the new one, they're coming out with the wires again. The wires were very hard to find, these wires. The only place I could get them was scrapbook.com for a good price. Amazon had them and the prices were juiced. So it was kind of hard to find the spiral wires, and those are my favorite. Okay, I'm just lining up the holes. Okay, sorry. But before this new system came out, it was hard to find those wires. And there are no generic ones. None. I've looked. And if there are, they're very expensive. And I'm not going to pay the price. Like, I'm a cheap crafter. I don't want to have to pay. I can't afford to pay. On top of not wanting to pay, I can't afford to pay a ton of money for a spiral binding. I'd rather spend money on other things. And I just knocked them all out of place because I'm an idiot. So yeah, I would rather spend the money on other things. Like new paper collections, stuff like that. So yeah, that my biggest regret was getting the cinch. It really was, because you can get like a Zutter or something like that where it's easier to find binding. Though I love my cinch because the cinch is so easy to use. But it's also the mini one, so you can't use the bigger wires, but you can use the bigger wires. You just have to close it yourself, which is a pain in the butt. It's a whole big thing, okay? So I want to know, did anybody buy the new system? Because I mean, I just can't afford it. Though I'm telling you, if you didn't watch HSN Craft Day, also I'm going to tell you, if you don't have cable, because I don't have cable, they have an app. So I was able to watch the whole day on the app. Okay. Anyway, they had a really good deal on the system, the entire system. They had a really good deal on. I did not get it. I don't have room for it, the need for it, anything like that. But did anybody else get it? And do you like it? That's what I want to know. All right. So now that I have these set, I'm going to clip them because I know me. And they'll shift. Okay. And you have to pardon my dog. I think somebody just got home. I'm going to pause till he settles down a little bit. Okay, well, he took a little while, so I ran the spiral wire through and fussy cut these 2 flowers from this sheet. And now I think I want to put that there and then pop this one up. But I'm wondering, should I give it a little bit of color? Should I? I think so. I think I'm just going to use a marker and give a little bit of pink to... I mean, I could always cut these out again. Right? I don't know. What do you think? Why don't I wait, I guess, till I put it down? Well, I like the black and white. I think it may be too much on the black and white check. I just want it to pop a bit. What do we think? I think I like that. Okay, so let's do this, and then I need to do some green on that, but that might be covered, yeah. So let's do this one also. Just flicking it up with the first pink marker I grabbed, funny enough. I'm gonna have to close my door. I don't know why he's barking now. People are home. Nobody's eating. If I close my door, it's gonna get super hot in here. Oops. That's all right. Okay. Oh. And then I need a green. A green, a green, a green. Let's see. Good enough. Let's just do the whole thing green. What do we think? This might be covered, and I think I'm gonna glue this one straight down. Let's not do that again. I'm gonna glue this one straight down, and then let me reach for my glue. And this one pop up. I want to be able to trim that, so I don't want this video to be too long, because I'm at 23 minutes. So I think I might end here and then continue on in another video, because it'll just be decorating and such, right? Let's trim this. Okay. And then pop this one up on foam, which I have. Oh, I just dropped something. I don't know what I dropped. And cut off a piece of this. I'm going to be sad when I'm out of this. This is Scotch foam tape, and my boyfriend got it on clearance. He found it on clearance at Target. Super cheap. I think I want to have some of the I can't even think. The leaf hanging off. And here comes my kid. Let me pause. Okay, I just put some tape on the back, and we're going to apply this. And then I think we may be done. What is it? We are at 24:36. I don't like to make too long of videos. Oh, I like that. What do you think? I like it. Makes a good cover. And then we need some kind of saying here, which I'll figure out in the next video. But in the next video, I think I will maybe put some pockets and some other little stuff in here and finish decorating this, and then we'll have a nice little tag album. All right, thank you for joining me today. Check out the next video for the finishing this journal. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.